Tom had always dreamed of adventures on the high seas, and one fateful evening his dream became a reality. With the setting sun painting the sky in shades of gold and crimson, he stood on the deck of the Sea Serpent, a grand pirate ship that had seen many voyages. By his side sat Luigi, a vibrant green parrot with a beak as sharp as his wit. Luigi was no ordinary parrot. He had once belonged to the legendary Captain Redbeard, and he knew the secrets of the sea better than any sailor. "Squawk! X marks the spot, Tom," Luigi chirped, flapping his wings excitedly. Tom unrolled an ancient map, its edges tattered from time and the salty sea breeze. It depicted an island far beyond the known waters, a place whispered about in old pirate tales, Whispering Island. Legend had it that Captain Redbeard had buried his greatest treasure there, and only those clever enough to solve his riddles could find it. Captain Blacktooth, the rugged leader of the Sea Serpent, squinted at the map. "Aye, lad, if ye think ye can crack Redbeard's code, we'll set sail at dawn. But beware, the sea ain't just waves and wind. It has a mind of its own." The next morning, the ship cut through the ocean like a knife, sails billowing in the strong winds. Tom and Luigi spent hours deciphering the map's markings. Hidden among the scribbles was a riddle. Where moonlight dances on silver waves, where whispers drift from forgotten caves, there the old captain's heart remains, guarded well by sea and chains. "Squawk! Caves! The caves are the key," Luigi exclaimed, hopping onto Tom's shoulder. Days passed, and the crew battled fierce storms, navigated treacherous reefs, and evaded rival pirates. Finally, they sighted Whispering Island, a land of towering cliffs and dense jungle. As they rowed ashore, the air was thick with mystery, the wind carrying hushed voices as if the island itself was speaking. Tom led the way, following the map's clues. They ventured through the jungle, past trees twisted into eerie shapes, until they found a cavern hidden behind a waterfall. The moment they stepped inside, the whispers grew louder, swirling around them like ghosts of the past. Deep in the cave, they discovered an old wooden chest, its surface covered in barnacles and rusted chains. Tom's heart pounded as he reached for it, but just as his fingers brushed the lock, the ground trembled. "Squawk! Trouble! Trouble!" Luigi screeched. From the shadows emerged a figure dressed in a tattered pirate coat. His eyes glowed with an unnatural light, and his voice echoed with the weight of centuries. "Who dares disturb Captain Redbeard's rest?" Tom swallowed hard. "I'm Tom, and this is Luigi. We mean no harm. We only seek the treasure." The ghostly captain studied them for a long moment. "The treasure is not gold and jewels, lad. It is knowledge, wisdom passed down to those who prove themselves worthy. Answer me this final riddle, and the treasure shall be yours." He raised a spectral hand and spoke. "I have no life, but I can grow. I have no lungs, but I need air. I have no mouth, but water kills me." Tom frowned, thinking hard. The answer was on the tip of his tongue. He glanced at Luigi, who blinked at him expectantly. Then suddenly, it hit him. "Fire!" Tom declared. A ghostly grin spread across Redbeard's face. "Aye, lad, ye have the heart of a true adventurer. The treasure is yours." The chains around the chest snapped, and the lid creaked open. Inside, instead of gold, were scrolls filled with maps, stories, and ancient sea charts. Tom's eyes widened. These were the lost records of Redbeard's travels, knowledge that could lead to countless more adventures. Captain Redbeard's spirit began to fade. "Take the wisdom, use it well, and let the sea guide ye." With that, he vanished, leaving only the sound of the whispering wind. Back on the Sea Serpent, Tom and Luigi shared their discovery with the crew. Though there were no riches, the promise of more adventures was worth more than any gold. The crew spent the night poring over the maps, planning their next voyage to distant lands unknown. Tales of mysterious islands, hidden coves, and lost civilizations filled the air. As the days passed, Tom grew into his role as an adventurer. He learned to read the stars, navigate the ocean, and even wield a cutlass under the watchful eye of Captain Blacktooth. Luigi remained his faithful companion, always quick with a riddle or a squawk of warning. One night, as Tom stood at the bow of the ship, staring into the endless horizon, Luigi landed on his shoulder. "Squawk, where to next, Captain Tom?" Tom grinned. "Anywhere the sea takes us, Luigi. Anywhere the sea takes us." As the days turned to weeks, the crew followed the ancient maps, uncovering forgotten islands and lost ruins. Tom and Luigi faced dangerous foes, sea serpents, cunning rival pirates, and treacherous storms. Each adventure brought them closer, their friendship growing stronger with every challenge. One evening, as the ship sailed past a glowing reef, Luigi let out a surprised squawk. "Tom, look!" He pointed with his beak to a cluster of strange stones rising from the sea, inscribed with markings identical to those on Redbeard's scrolls. "Another clue." Tom gasped, realizing their adventure was far from over. The crew gathered around as Tom carefully transcribed the symbols, excitement buzzing in the salty night air. Whatever lay ahead, Tom knew he was ready. He had started this journey as a boy dreaming of treasure. Now he was a true pirate with the sea in his blood and adventure in his heart. And so, under a sky full of stars, the boy and his parrot dreamed of the next treasure hunt, where new riddles and greater mysteries awaited them on the endless sea. But little did they know a shadowy ship had been watching them from afar. Black sails fluttered in the dark night, and a pair of keen eyes followed Tom's every move. Their adventure was just beginning, and danger was lurking closer than they ever expected.